I'd rather spend my tax money for our young Americans to be productive.
Yes.
Rather than why?
Yes, exactly. I mean, you're shutting down a government because of illegal immigrants. I mean, what about Americans?
Yes, there are so many homeless people in New York, so many homeless people. Why? And also so many young generation cannot find the job. Why? We have to neglect them, then we have to care for this. I think for one reason, because the next when the election comes, they want to be elected again from those people.
Oh, absolutely. They've lost a lot of votes.
Yes.
I mean, look what happened in the last election. And I've known Democrats that are now seeing their 401ks explode,
yes,
that are going, hey, this is okay. So they're and look at black unemployment has the lowest it's been in recorded history. So support for Trump among blacks has doubled. So they're losing their base, and they need to replenish their voting base.
I thought our previous president, since he was black, I thought he's going to do something very, very good to all black people. No, he did nothing but grab all the money for himself. I'm sorry.
No, he did. He was a divider. Of course, if the truth ever really came out about him, he would be tried for treason.
I think so, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I read this one. I am just fuming inside because I'm an immigrant too. I'm from Korea, but you know, before when we had the mayor Giuliani and we had some meeting and we had a whole commission minister, I told all these things. And before that we had a mayor Dinkins, the black guy, and he was the worst mayor. So I said, you know, the guy asked him, when you become a mayor, how are you going to treat all these drug addicted people? So he said, I have a big budget. I said, I have to tell you this. I understand you have a big budget for the treatment. No. Prevention is more important than treatment because once you get addicted, it takes more time, more money. So prevention is really, oh, thank you so much. And also I say, I hope you, when you become a mayor, I hope you go to the Korean people because the Korean people do a lot of mama papa business. But the only difference is the black and Korean people are very, very well. 96% of Korean population are college graduate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Korea, I mean, South Korea is so successful.
Yes, within 40 years.
Yeah.
How many countries produces car in this country? 9 countries. Korea is one of them.
Yeah.
Because of the education.
Yeah.
Educate the young American generation, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So how do you get by being a conservative? I assume you're conservative.
Yes. You know, it's funny. Most of my friends are Democrats. They always talking bad things about Donald Trump, and I try to defend him, but after a while it's like there's no changing it. So it's just
really you just find that they're
all they can say is always, oh, he's racist, like because of what he says, but you guys are taking it in the wrong context,
Yeah.
It's like what he's doing is trying to preserve America and not let foreigners illegal foreigners come in and take it over because there's not just Mexicans, there's a lot of Chinese, a lot of I have Iranian roommates that say even their family takes advantage of as becoming illegal immigrants and stuff.
Indeed.
So, California, we're bankrupt. Yeah. But yet they're trying to spend so much money protecting the illegal. It just pisses me off because our tax are constantly being increased for what?
Yes.
They're not really improving the roads. They're not really helping the middle class. They're not helping us.
Yeah. Well, that's indeed what the question is today. It's like why you had was it Durkin come out and say, I'm more than 100% for illegal immigrants. Well, what about Americans?
It's how are they really contributing to society? Because there's no real numbers to it.
Yeah.
They're constantly saying, "Oh, it helps society," but how? They're always not they're freeloaders, but most of it are drained.
You don't want to stand on that, pal.
But anyway, it's good talking to you.
Yeah. Pleasure, man. Where are you guys from?
Chicago.
Oh, well, shit. No wonder you can appreciate corruption.
Yeah. honest.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What do you do up there?
Work for AT&T. Telecommunications.
Telecommunications. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
just the stuff you hear. I mean, Illinois, it's
it's
all Democratic.
Whenever I go to
Oh yeah, I mean, Gutierrez? What the hell? This guy's like a flamethrower. I mean, what is wrong with this son of a bitch? You talk about he was always screaming racist. He's got to be the biggest racist I've ever heard. Unbelievable.
Who's this?
And then who was it? The government up there asked for the UN to come in. UN troops, come on, which pretty much says, yeah, we failed, you know. So I couldn't do this. I couldn't get away with this in Chicago.
Oh no. No.
Maybe for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, when I go to downtown for work, it's like what are you protesting? It's like I don't get it. They protest for like the whole thing with the minimum wage.
Yeah.
I mean. And then what happens is they protested, and they were protesting in front of this McDonald's. And within 2 months, the McDonald's turned into kiosks inside, where you walk in, you pick your food, you swipe your card, you go sit down, they give you a number, and then they come out and they bring you your food. And they were protesting that. I'm like, what do you expect? You're protesting minimum wage.
Well, they keep on doing things that shoot themselves in the foot, and then they wonder why they're hurting. Well, hell, man. You know, I mean, so it's the question, why, what are you rooting for people to come in and take your jobs for? What the hell is that all about? And I don't understand the strategy here for votes. Yeah, we don't like you, but vote for us. You know? Jesus Christ.
By the time we realize what's going on, it's going to be too late.
Well, I mean, at least things are somewhat getting better. We got him, man. I mean, look at all that he had against him. He had his own party against him, the media against him, Silicon Valley against him. He had the Pope against him. And now we find out the FBI was against him, and he still won. Yeah. Which just says a lot about the American spirit.
They see what's going on through the media. They can see right through the media. They're not stupid. I mean, you got Chris Cuomo and Alison Rosati trying to manipulate the news. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. No, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, indeed.
Listen, lots of luck, man.
Oh,
lots of luck. Get the word out.
Thank you.